Hello, hello. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm conscious. You're conscious. That's why we're here tonight. See, God brought us together. This is divine timing, and His omnipresence provides the most powerful gift in life, which is His love, the only source of true love. You see, we can try and match it, but we will never even come close. We will always fall short of His glory, but that's okay, because He wants to use your unique, significant story to bring the beautifully broken closer to Him. As men, this is where we come in. We need to take accountability. It is crucial that we heal our families from all the pain we've caused. See, I believe our choices have led to a world that is lost. If we don't have a loving relationship with our Father in heaven, then what guidance are we following? Then what guidance are we passing to our sons? See, I believe we have become selfish. And most importantly, God's love is selfless. When I prayed and asked the Lord what message He needed me to share tonight, He woke me out of my sleep with the word Trinity. I immediately looked up the definition to realize that the Holy Trinity is perfect love. And to me, that makes perfect sense. If I love the Lord with all my heart, then my son will too. Then He'll give God's love to His son, and we'll continue to spread the good news. See, our mission is to cure the sick and worldly blues. Our God has a purpose for every one of us, but He needs your love and your trust. See, our Father's a miracle worker, family, and we are all His children. So if anyone should ever question, what is love? God is love. So you're probably wondering how I got to that poem, how these thoughts came to me. In 2016, my grandmother died of congestive heart failure. And my grandfather, he couldn't take it. He was hopeless. He got on his knees and he asked God for help, and he built a loving relationship with Christ. Throughout that process, he started planting seeds to our family. And some of those seeds got through to me. I started to water those seeds, which led to him saving me over the phone at a music festival. After that, I thought I was just going to continue to live life the way I wanted to, right? Women, drugs, alcohol. God had different plans. 2 months later, I caught COVID. 3 months after that, in May, I almost died of a drug overdose at a music festival where my heart almost exploded. I knew I was going somewhere dark. And I said the words, I held on to what I love most, which is my Father. And I said, I love my Father, I live for my Son. When I said those words, my eyes immediately popped open. I was breathing heavy. I could barely breathe. I really didn't understand what I had saw during that premonition. But to this day, it's led me to understand that the Holy Trinity is perfect love. So I said the words that God needed to hear. I truly believe that. 2 weeks later, I ended up in a car accident where I had a traumatic brain injury. I couldn't think. I couldn't talk. 3 months later, I had a brain tumor removed where I lost my hearing. Then 4 months after that, I had a hip surgery where I couldn't walk. So basically, I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk, I couldn't think. But during that process, I worked on myself. That's why I'm standing here today. I overcome every vice that was holding me down, from drugs to alcohol to lust. Lust was, when I beat alcohol and I beat drugs, I said, man, that's not really the problem. The problem was lust. So once I stripped myself down to that, I ended up at fear. I'm like, what am I afraid to do? I'm afraid to trust God. I'm afraid to trust myself. So that's why I'm standing on the stage today, because I'm overcoming fear. So I'm going to give you another poem. I got 1 minute, and this is to my son. And we need to encourage our sons. We need to speak life into them because they are the future. As men, we're the leaders. So this is a poem for Dante. Dear, beautiful, creative son of mine, your dreams are as lucid as the bluest skies. You see, clouds of doubt, that's where the victims lie. Us victors, we lift our ambitions high. Only self can cease the ticker's drive, and within the Lord's meek, wisdom hides. Awakened minds, they stimulate us inside. This is where the sleeping giants rise, and tyrannical thoughts, they eventually align with their demise. A man's gaze, now that's best caught by the most divine angelic eyes. But take heed, I will warn you, refrain from being sought by the vain aesthetic prize. Only Dante Xavier can break the chains of frantic binds. You're that manic enthusiast built to heal humanity during despondent times, that sincere resilient champ forever reaching for his prime. You see, son, you could be the new world teacher of cosmic finds, releaser of inspiration, here to throttle minds. You are blessed with exquisite pigmentation of the caudal kind. You're a godly gift, sent to topple the iniquity and union that spheres malign. As bright as the Sirius A in the night sky, you are here to shine. Beautiful, black son of mine. Got it out.